Ever since COVID, inflation's been out of control. Remember when everybody got that stimulus check? The government gave us all like $1,000. At the time, I thought, wow, free money. But I didn't realize there was going to be terms and conditions. Apparently, the deal was they're going to give us $1,000 today, and for the rest of our lives, everything's going to cost twice as much. Might be the worst deal in the history of mankind. And it's not just twice as expensive, it's half the product. So now I'm paying twice the price for half the amount. That's not inflation, that's highway robbery. And somehow the quality list got worse too. More money, less food, and the ingredient list looks more like a chemistry final. Which brings me to Taco Bell. I went to Taco Bell the other day. I got some nachos, a taco supreme, and a gordita and a large drink. 4 things, and the guy says that'll be $21.50. $21.50 at Taco Bell? I grew up in the 90s. Back then, it was nearly impossible to spend $20 at Taco Bell. You could start pointing at the menu. I'll take one of those, two of those, give me some of those. It didn't matter. You weren't getting to $20 no matter how much you ordered. In 1996, if the Taco Bell cashier said that'd be $21.50, you'd be like, whoa, I'm not buying for everybody in the entire restaurant. I ordered 4 things. Speaking of 4 things, that's about what I bought with my $1,000 stimulus check. Looking back, I should have invested the whole check in Taco Bell Gorditas. If I sold them today, I'd be rich. I could have made a sign and stood on the side of the street that said, "Forget Bitcoin, buy Gorditas." And don't worry about them being 6 years old. Have you seen the chemicals and the ingredients list? Those Gorditas are going to outlive me. Hell, they'll probably be worth even more at my estate sale, and I'm not selling. My kids are going to inherit a truckload of Gorditas, and that's not fast food, that's generational wealth. And $21.50 isn't even the end of it anymore, because now you got a tip. When did we start tipping at the fast food counter? I walk up, I tell you what I want, you punch it into the computer, I put my credit card in the machine, and then they spin that screen around. I'm just going to ask you a quick question. Uh-oh. I know what that question is. And suddenly your heart starts beating. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Beads of sweat start rolling down your forehead like drops of water on a frozen glacier. And the cashier's just standing there being impatient, watching like a hawk, waiting. This is the make or break decision, tip or no tip. And the screen says, how much extra money would you like to give us for absolutely no reason? 20%, 30%, 40%? 40% for what? You took my money and now you're trapped because if you hit no tip, they still have your food. And that's the problem. You still don't have your gordita yet. But who knows what's going to happen to that gordita if you hit no tip. So now I'm watching them make my food from across the restaurant. Hey, what's that guy doing with my gordita? But if I hit the maximum tip, I don't have any money left to buy any more gorditas for investment. So I panic and I hit the 40%. So now my $21 Taco Bell order is now over $30. At 40%, you tip me. I entered my own credit card, answered the questionnaire, and I practically paid y'all's electric bill. At this point, I applied for the job as well. So now I'm working at Taco Bell trying to pay off the tip. Today is all about paying double for half, paying double for half. bought a box of cereal the other day. You still get the humongous box. I'm thinking, okay, at least you haven't messed with the cereal. And I opened it up, but where's the cereal? Now I'm looking down into this box and I can't even see it. I got to go get a searchlight and a pitchfork. I lean over to the side of the box and yell, "Hello, cereal." Nothing, no response back. Apparently, the cereal is somewhere at the bottom of the box. So now I need a rope and a harness just to retrieve my breakfast. I'm rappelling down the inside of a box of Cheerios. Lower me down. I think I see something. But what is it? I got 3 Cheerios. I found it. And that's where we're at now. I paid twice as much for half the cereal. Half the box is breakfast. The other half is a rock climbing gym filled with air. And for what I paid for that box of cereal, the rope should have been included. Speaking of ropes, I need a rope just to get out of bed these days. What happened? How about we start building some healthier humans? We can build cars that go 300,000 miles, phones that recognize your face, rockets that fly into space and land themselves. Meanwhile, I wake up, I sleep 8 hours, wake up like I've been in a car accident. And I wasn't even conscious. How did I hurt myself? You ever wake up and your neck doesn't work anymore? What happened to you? It was a pillow. That's it. That's the whole medical report. Cause of injury, pillow. We need a warranty. You hit 48 years old and something goes wrong. Send me back to the factory. Sir, what seems to be the problem? Everything in my body is making noise and I got a bad pillow. Can't sleep, tossing and turning all night. For the last 200 years, mankind has trusted the same advanced sleep technology, a sack filled with who knows what, and we call it the pillow. We've put a man on the moon, created artificial intelligence, and built cars that drive themselves. And yet every night you put your head on a sack of pudding and hope for the best. But not anymore. Welcome to the future of sleep. Introducing the head dock, or as we like to call it, the he-do, and for the ladies, the she-do. No fluffing, no flipping, no searching for the cool side. Simply lie down, place your head into the he-do, and click, you're locked in. And once you're locked in, you're getting 8 solid hours. Whether you like it or not, the he-do automatically scans your head, aligns your neck, adjusts temperature, and determines the perfect sleeping position. Try to roll over, denied. Try to get up at 3 a.m., denied. Your brain says, I think I need to pee. The he-do says, you think you're wrong. 8 hours later, click, charging's complete. You wake up refreshed, recharged, and most importantly, not injured. Your friends will ask, new pillow? Pillow? That was a wave of the past. I got the he-do. The he-do. Because we went from the horse to the car, it's about time we went from the pillow to the he-do.